Welcome, future scholars. The journey to studying in the UK is an exciting one filled with important decisions. One of the most significant is choosing the right intake. As you embark on this educational adventure, you're presented with two main doors to entry, the September intake and the January intake. Each door opens to unique opportunities and experiences, and the choice you make can significantly impact your academic journey. But how do you decide which door to knock on? Well, that's what we're here to help with. In this video, we'll be focusing on the January intake, shedding light on the latest news surrounding it, and highlighting the unique advantages it offers to international students. So, if you're considering the UK as your study destination and are weighing your options between the September and January intakes, you're in the right place. Stay tuned as we delve into the latest news and advantages of the January intake. So, what's the buzz about the January intake for international students in the UK, you may wonder? Well, let's dive right into it. First off, there have been some exciting updates in UK visa regulations for international students. The UK government has been working diligently to make the visa process more streamlined and student-friendly. For instance, the post-study work visa, also known as the graduate route, has been revamped to allow international students to stay and work or look for work in the UK for up to 2 years after they graduate. This is a significant enhancement from the previous rules and a game-changer for those looking to gain valuable work experience post-studies. This is particularly relevant for those considering the January intake. Why, you ask? Well, by starting your course in January, you graduate earlier than your peers who start in September. This means you can potentially enter the job market at a time when there may be less competition from other recent graduates. It's all about timing. Let's not forget about scholarships and financial aid. There are numerous scholarships specifically designed for January intake students. These scholarships can significantly reduce the financial burden of studying abroad, making the dream of an international education more accessible. And it's not just about the money. The January intake offers a diverse range of courses. Whether you're interested in business, engineering, arts, social sciences, or something else entirely, you're likely to find a course that suits your interests and career aspirations. The January intake sounds enticing, doesn't it? But wait, there's more. Now let's compare the January intake with the traditional September intake. One of the key advantages of the January intake is the smaller class sizes. This not only allows for more personalized attention from professors, but also fosters better relationships among students. Next, let's talk about the weather. For international students, acclimating to the UK's weather can be a challenge. Starting in January means you'll experience the milder part of the British winter before heading into the pleasant spring and summer months. Another benefit of the January intake is the flexibility it offers in application deadlines. If you miss the September intake deadlines, don't worry. January intake gives you a second chance to pursue your dream course. And let's not forget about job opportunities. Graduating in the summer often aligns better with the hiring cycles of many companies, potentially leading to more job offers right after graduation. Lastly, January intake students often have a wider range of accommodation options to choose from, as most students begin their studies in September. The January intake certainly offers unique advantages over the September intake. Now that we've covered the latest news and advantages, it's time to make a decision. The right intake can significantly impact your study experience in the UK. The January intake, with its recent visa regulations updates, offers an easier path for international students. Coupled with diverse course offerings and the availability of scholarships and financial aid, it's an opportunity worth considering. Moreover, the benefits of January intake extend beyond academics. Smaller class sizes mean more individualized attention and a better learning environment. The milder weather during your arrival can also make the transition smoother. Plus, the flexibility in application deadlines and the potential for increased job opportunities upon graduation in the summer are bonuses you can't ignore. And let's not forget about the practical aspects. The January intake often has more accommodation options available, which can make your life as an international student a lot easier. In light of all these advantages and the recent news, it's clear that the January intake is a promising option for those of you looking to study in the UK. But remember, every student's journey is unique, and what works for one might not work for another. So take your time, weigh your options carefully, and make the choice that suits you best. Consider the January intake option in light of these latest news and advantages. Don't forget to subscribe for more informative content, Until next time, future scholars, keep dreaming and keep achieving.